What is happening, Bitcoin Bulletin crew? Get ready, because the crypto world is absolutely exploding with news and we're diving deep. First up, we've got a critical look at the Bitcoin charts from industry veteran Jim Wyckoff. He's breaking down the neutral technical ground Bitcoin is currently navigating and what it means for bulls and bears alike. Is this a pause before a massive move or something else entirely? We've got the details. Next, a story that's got everyone talking. The Winklevoss twins, Cameron and Tyler Winklevoss, are leaning heavily on MAGA clout as Gemini's losses mount ahead of their IPO. They're leveraging political connections to navigate a challenging financial landscape. What does this high-stakes gamble mean for Gemini and the broader crypto market? Then, get ready for some serious price action. Bitcoin is bracing for volatility as perpetual futures open interest surges right before the crucial US PPI data release. We're talking about key resistance levels, potential Fed rate cuts, and a K33 report that suggests a massive breakout is imminent. Will BTC hit new highs or face a sharp correction? And finally, a surprising move from an unexpected player. GameStop is trimming its quarterly losses by leveraging its Bitcoin holdings. Yes, the video game giant is making waves in the crypto space, and it could be a game changer for their financial future. All this and more on today's Bitcoin Bulletin. Don't go anywhere, and make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Bitcoin's chart signals neutral territory, what Jim Wyckoff sees ahead. Bitcoin's daily chart is currently showing a neutral technical stance, leaving both bulls and bears in a precarious balance. Veteran market analyst Jim Wyckoff, with over 25 years of experience navigating financial markets, is providing his expert take on this critical juncture. Wyckoff, known for his in-depth analysis from his Jim Wyckoff on the Markets Advisory Service and his past roles with Dow Jones, Newswires, and TraderPlanet.com, highlights that the technical indicators are not leaning strongly in favor of either an immediate surge or a sharp decline. This equilibrium suggests a period of consolidation or indecision within the market. For years, Wyckoff has provided daily market roundups and technical special reports, offering valuable insights to traders and investors. His background as a financial journalist covering every futures market in the US gives him a unique perspective on market dynamics. Currently, the Bitcoin market finds itself at a crossroads, with neither buyers nor sellers able to establish clear dominance. This neutral ground, while potentially frustrating for those seeking immediate directional moves, can also be a setup for a significant breakout once momentum shifts. Traders are closely watching for any signs of a technical shift that could indicate the next major trend. The current market sentiment, according to Wyckoff's analysis, suggests a period of watchful waiting. The community is abuzz with speculation about what could break this stalemate, with many looking for external catalysts or shifts in broader market sentiment. Will this neutral ground lead to a massive breakout or a prolonged sideways trend? Stay tuned as we break down the next major crypto shakeup. Winklevoss twins MAGA gambit. Gemini seeks IPO amidst mounting losses. The Winklevoss twins, Cameron and Tyler, are making a bold political play, aligning with the MAGA movement to bolster their crypto exchange, Gemini, as it gears up for a potential IPO. This strategic pivot comes at a critical time, as Gemini faces mounting financial pressures and seeks to raise substantial capital. Once on the political outs due to a failed lending product, the twins have seemingly engineered a remarkable turnaround, positioning themselves at the intersection of crypto and the Trump administration's political sphere. Their recent public appearances and associations suggest a calculated effort to leverage political influence to navigate regulatory scrutiny and market challenges. The brothers are reportedly aiming to raise as much as $433 million in an initial public offering, a move that could redefine Gemini's future. This alliance with the MAGA complex is a stark contrast to their previous struggles and highlights the evolving landscape of crypto's political engagement. Investors and analysts are closely watching how this high-profile political alignment will impact Gemini's valuation and its ability to secure funding in a competitive market. The crypto community is divided, with some praising the twins' strategic acumen and others questioning the long-term implications of such political entanglements. Can this political maneuvering secure Gemini's future, or is it a risky gamble? We're also tracking Bitcoin's volatile path ahead of crucial US economic data. Bitcoin braces for volatility, US PPI data, and future surge trigger market jitters. Bitcoin is on the cusp of significant price action as traders anticipate the release of crucial US Producer Price Index (PPI) data, with perpetual futures open interest showing a dramatic surge. This heightened activity suggests that the market is preparing for a major move, potentially driven by economic indicators and shifting interest rate expectations. Currently hovering near a key resistance level around $112,800, Bitcoin's trajectory is heavily influenced by the upcoming economic data. The recent U.S. employment report, which indicated a softening labor market, has fueled expectations of multiple Federal Reserve rate cuts, potentially weakening the U.S. dollar and boosting risk-on assets like Bitcoin. Furthermore, a federal judge's temporary block on removing Fed Governor Lisa Cook has eased concerns about the Fed's independence, adding another layer of complexity to market dynamics. The real drama, however, lies in the derivatives market. A K33 report highlights a divergence. While spot markets remain calm, leverage in perpetual futures is building considerable pressure. This setup, characterized by low volatility in the spot market and high leverage in futures, historically precedes sharp, often volatile, breakouts. Analysts warn of potential directional squeezes in either direction, making it a critical time for traders to exercise caution. The market sentiment data shows soaring fear, uncertainty, and doubt (FUD) among traders, with many expecting further price drops. Historically, such widespread pessimism often precedes a market bottom, suggesting that Bitcoin might be poised for a reversal against prevailing expectations. Will the PPI data ignite a rally or trigger a sharp downturn? And speaking of unexpected plays, GameStop is making headlines with its surprising crypto strategy. GameStop's crypto pivot. Retail giant trims losses with strategic Bitcoin holdings. In a move that blurs the lines between traditional retail and digital assets, GameStop has significantly trimmed its quarterly losses by strategically incorporating Bitcoin into its balance sheet. This bold decision marks a pivotal moment for the video game retailer, showcasing a growing trend of established companies embracing cryptocurrency. GameStop invested a substantial $500 million in acquiring 4,710 BTC. By the end of the second quarter of 2024, these holdings were valued at $528.6 million, resulting in an unrealized gain of $28.6 million. This gain has directly contributed to easing the pressure on their accounts, demonstrating the immediate financial impact of their crypto strategy. The company's choice of Coinbase as a benchmark for valuing its holdings underscores a commitment to a clear and transparent methodology. This diversification places GameStop alongside giants like Tesla and MicroStrategy, companies that have already paved the way for listed firms to embrace crypto. However, for a video game retailer, this move signals a broader adoption field where Bitcoin is not just a speculative asset, but a tool for financial stabilization. The 18% rise in Bitcoin's price since May directly correlated with an improvement in GameStop's book value, highlighting the effectiveness of their strategy. Despite this crypto success, GameStop's core revenues from hardware and software sales have declined. Yet, the company managed to reduce its net loss to $18.5 million, a significant improvement attributed to factors beyond its digital asset holdings, including a $2.7 billion fundraising and cost-cutting measures. The resilience of its collectibles segment, now representing nearly a third of revenue, further illustrates GameStop's adaptive strategy. Is this a sustainable strategy for GameStop's future? We've covered a lot of ground today, from market analysis to major corporate moves. And that's a wrap on today's Bitcoin Bulletin. We saw Jim Wyckoff pinpointing Bitcoin's neutral technical ground, the Winklevoss twins leveraging MAGA clout for Gemini's IPO push, Bitcoin bracing for volatility ahead of US PPI data, and GameStop surprisingly trimming losses with its Bitcoin holdings. What a show! Don't forget to hit that like button if you found this valuable, subscribe for more daily crypto insights, and ring that notification bell so you're always the first to know. Plus, follow us on all social media platforms to keep the conversation going. We'll see you tomorrow.